Good, everybody. MidMorningSol here, back at it again with another playthrough part of Piofiore, Faded Memories. So, we got the trash ending out the way. I hate that ending, thanks. How do y'all feel? So far, it's the only bad ending where we outright see Lily get killed. So, not a fan, especially after Yang was showing the side and all of a sudden, oh, you know, you were just bummed for a good hot minute, and you know, thanks for the assistance. Damn that. We're going to see, I hope, a very nice continuation of the softness that he was showing Lily a little after the boat bomb incident. So folks, key thing, I did get to the good chapter 7 and we could load it in the save file. So what happened, here it is. So what happened was that around Saturday night when I was doing the playthrough, and y'all forgive me if I sounded tired back then, I did that alternate choices playthrough right after the bad ending. Well, not right after, but like a little bit of time elapsed between the two playthroughs. So, yeah, I did that right after, and I was like kind of feeling it, and then I was getting sleepy. So I stopped when I came across Hesitance on the title screen. So, now that I've done the alternate choices, now we can proceed forward. And, and of course, like, I would be making an all choices kind of route. So we're going to play through this legit. Or I say legit, but you know what I mean. Like, blindly, and then whatever I did not choose, I will choose for the last ending. So depending on what the heck we get, if it's the best ending, if it's the good ending, for the other ending I would choose the other choices. So yeah, y'all, without further ado, chapter 7, Hesitance, shall we? You're not gonna pull this crap, Yang. Okay, let's see. Thank you for coming to save me. Come on, give her something. Don't make this awkward. So, why are you still carrying me like this? After saving me from Lee and getting onto the main street, Yang continued to carry me. Yang looked down at me and grinned. Guess so. What? That's not the issue here. I felt my face burning, and Yang glanced over. He immediately looked disinterested and silently began to walk again. Girl, just let him do it. Eventually, we approached the Lao Shu's base, and Yang stopped. Yang, what's the matter? Is something... Just as I was about to ask, countless men appeared from the shadows. Oh, shit. We don't even get to go in the damn building. Oh, gosh. They blocked our way, suddenly raising their guns at us. From behind the men came Dante Falzone. Oh, both of them, shit. The boss of the Falzone family, Dante Falzone, and his underboss, Nicola Francesca, and who we've had since starting this playthrough first.
こんなところで待ち伏せとはな。随分と暇なようだ。 俺の拠点まで足を運んでくれれば茶の一杯でも用意してやったというのに。
お前の帰りがもっと遅ければ訪ねていくつもりだった。
俺が留守にしていることも知っていたか。リーからの情報だな。
ヤをおびき出す作戦があると言われてな。半信半疑ではあったが。
Yeah, we thwarted you trying to look cool, sitting in a chair reading my damn Shakespeare book. Sorry, Dante. Plan foiled.
リーが守備よくお前を引っ張り出したことを確認して、ファルツォーネも動いたわけだ。
Oh, that's why the stupid cat story that rando Lao Shu told me about, to get me out so that Lee could get me, so that Yang would come after me and lure him out of the base.
だが、これほど早く戻ってくるとはな。所詮は三下の考えた作戦だったか。
That's exactly what the fuck Lee is. He's an underling.
そんなものに乗った時点でお前の負けは決まっている。
Oh my. Without reacting to Yang's pleased smile, Dante continued calmly and indifferently.
おとなしく彼女を渡せば、命だけは助けてやってもいい。
Why?
あいにくだが、俺のものは何一つとしてお前たちにくれてやるつもりなどない。
Yang, sweetheart, you're outgunned. I don't know how this is gonna play out, y'all, but whatever. Dante's brow clearly furrowed, and this time he turned to me. He's like, "Come here!"
リリアーナ・アドルナート。ファルツォーネはお前を保護するつもりだ。
Okay. I wasn't expecting that, and blinked. Uh-oh. Why are you making choices? I'm pretty sure this is going to, I don't give a damn, y'all. Save's coming. I'm not sure if it's really gonna make a difference now. Like, well, no, it will make a difference, because I think this may lead up to if we get the best ending or the good ending. What will happen to you? Okay, let's see. I think Yang would like this answer more. I don't trust you. What will happen to Yang? I think this might be the good ending. Okay. Honestly, y'all, I hate this. This route makes me so indecisive. If I flat out tell him I don't trust him, because I trust Yang. If I do this, I'm saying, okay, I'll go with you, but what will happen to Yang? Let's go for the best ending. Protect. Hearing that word used by the Falzone boss, I found it difficult to believe him. The Falzone and the Visconti have bombed the boat with those girls on it, right? You better tell him! That's right, you did that. You co-signed that shit.
それは仕方がなかった。必要なことだった。
Well, bitch, you could have killed me. I ain't going with you. Even if that's true, I can't trust those willing to sacrifice people for their goal. Dante, you can't say anything about that. The Falzone boss took a swift glance at Yang, then looked back to appeal to me.
だがその男は目的もなしに人を殺す。そんな男のそばにいるのは構わないのか。
I don't care if you're right in another route, but this is my man and I will stick with him. He doesn't have two faces. Whoop. You all try to maintain the image of being good, I at least trust him more than you. Hey, the devil you know.
呆れた女だな。
You better like that answer, you asshole. Yang chuckled bitterly.
答えは分かった。
He's probably gonna tell them he's probably gonna turn on the firing squad, isn't he?
作戦は指示した通りだ。
Oh god.
傷つけるな。いいな。
Dante, why? Oh my god. Upon hearing Dante's orders, the men started to shoot at Yang. So wait, somebody tackled me or something? Yang seemed to have read their moment. Movement! Excuse me. Leaping before the gunshots resounded and jumping into a narrow back alley. Yang, let me down! At this rate, Yang, I'll be burdening him.
さっき言ったはずだが、俺はバルツオーネにくれてやるつもりはない。
He held me even more strongly and continued to run. I fell silent and clung to Yang tightly. Hearing numerous footsteps, I can't talk, from behind us, followed by gunfire, I held on to him in fear.
Yang! 後ろの連中は何?
Damn that, don't ask them, just run. Faye, Lan, and the others! From the other side of the alley, the Lao-Shu men who had attacked Lee's base were united with us.
バルツオーネだ。少し遊んでやる。
Hey, please don't die.
いっぱい来てるみたいね。
このペレーノでラオシュの頭を狩ろうなんざ。バカな奴らだぜ。
What idiots. What? I don't know. How do you read that? On Yang's command, Faye and Lan dove into our throng of pursuers. Oh. The twins charged fearlessly into the enemies as they swung their weapons. Get him, kid!
相手は飛び道具じゃないんだ。間合いさえ詰められなければ怖い攻撃じゃない。
Shut up, Nicola. Both families went into a frenzied battle when Yang suddenly whispered into my ear.
俺にかけるか?
Do I have a choice? Huh?
答えろ。俺にかけるか?
Yes, you idiot. We're going for the best ending. I had no idea what he meant by that, but when he asked me once more, I thought for a moment, then answered. Yes, I will. Yang's lip curled into a smile, then turned around, still holding me. Faye and Lan were able to make some space for us, and we cut through. Of course, he was smart enough to, like, go around. Suddenly, we approached the Falzone boss. He didn't seem to expect this to happen, and his eyes grew wide. Are we gonna... Oh my god. But his surprise lasted only a second, and he immediately aimed at Yang and fired. Oh my god! Oh my god! He's got a fast trigger finger. With the impact, I heard the sound of Yang's breath in my ear. His grip on me tightened for an instant, then suddenly became weaker. Some of the bullets grazed him, and Yang's arms and legs were bleeding. Yang, you're bleeding! Yang gave a dull laugh, as if the pain was nothing for him. He grimaced and swiftly reloaded his gun. Well, at least he reloads his gun. Not that magic plot armor. Ah! Yang threw me down on the ground between them and took out his weapon in the same motion. Please don't do anything stupid. I winced in pain as I hit the ground, then looked up hurriedly. Oh my, please. Bright red blood spewed before my eyes. Oh, you're dead. You're dead. That's it. That's it. That's a wrap. He got him. The blade was pierced deeply in the Falzone boss's chest.
よく。
女を傷つけないように配慮などするからこんなことになる。
You want him to hurt me, you jackass?
何かを守るための行動は死の確率を上げるだけだ。難儀な生き物だな、カポというのは。
I kind of feel bad for Dante, but I'm trying to push that out because this is Yang's route. No. His blue eyes burned with rage as he fell to the floor, still glaring at Yang.
Dante!
I'm sorry. God damn it, somebody's gonna die. Hearing the scream, I cast my eyes down involuntarily.
頭は潰した。殺せるだけ殺せ。
了解。
It wasn't just Lan and Faye. Oh my god, I read that wrong. It wasn't just Faye and Lan. The other members also responded with Yang with spirited voices. I was still on the floor when Yang picked me back up and continued to walk leisurely. Oh, shit. Oh, I'm sorry, Dante. I hate that you died, but it had to happen. Somebody has to die in like each route, I suppose. We reached the base sooner than the others. But the panda in the back. We need to treat you. You're bleeding badly. We should call a doctor.
かすめただけだ。弾は体内に残っていない。
Shut up.
医者などいらん。
Don't tell me you don't need a doctor. You do. But doesn't it hurt?
生来のものか、生きてきた環境のせいか。俺は肉体的な痛みには鈍くてな。
Yes, we know that from what, Orlock's route? Yeah, we do know that. He kept going like he was a Chinese Terminator, so I believed him somewhat, having seen how recklessly he fights. But still, I was worried. Being dull to pain means he may sustain a critical injury and not notice it. Then wouldn't that mean you could die before realizing you're in danger?
そうかもしれんな。気づいた時には手遅れだったということもあるだろう。
Ooh, excuse me. Then go see a damn doctor. I know it's pointless to say this to you, but please don't be reckless when you fight. Yang didn't say anything. I silently tried to stop the bleeding and disinfect the wound. As I finished treating him, there was a commotion outside.
戻ってきたようだな。
Yang muttered, getting up and trying to leave the room. Yang, where are you?
今後の出方を指示してくる。リーの一派の残党狩りを行う必要があるからな。
Interesting. I guess there's some soldiers that just don't like the direction Yang is going in, and they wanted to side with somebody that would have spearheaded the usurping of the Lao Shu's current state. So
それに、ファルツォーネの戦力がどの程度残存しているのかも把握しておきたい。何より黙ったままのビスコンティの動きも警戒しなければならん。
what the hell's gonna be done about the Visconti? Gilbert seems like he seems friendly, but he's been like, well, no, I don't want to say that. He's been like an antagonist in 2 routes already. So yeah, he might be another antagonist in this route. I was left alone in the room and looked out the window. Thinking back on the intense battle, my heart was pounding as a restless... Let me read that again. Thinking back on the intense battle, my heart was pounding as a restlessness consumed me. I was in shock, having witnessed a person's life being taken right before my eyes. But I was also relieved that Yang and the twins had made it through safely. Yay! Even after the sun went down and night fell, Yang didn't return to the room. Uh-oh. When Lee attacked, Yang came to save me. He didn't cut me off or said he was no longer interested. Considering the kind of person Yang was, my heart was filled with happiness. When I thought back on when he saved me, my heart beat even faster. I remember what Yang told me before.
諦めろ。これまでなぜ見逃してやっていたと思う。いつでも力ずくでものにできたお前を。
I forgot that CG was a thing. If Yang says the same thing to me tonight, I let him stick his hand in my cookie jar. I'm just kidding. I had been longing for his return, but I couldn't help but tense up. Oh, Yang, welcome back.
寝る。
Despite my tension, Yang said very little and laid down on the bed. Get out them clothes. You always do that. Anyway, get out them clothes. Come on. Why do I have mixed feelings? I silently stared at Yang, and shortly afterward, I could hear him fall asleep. God, Lee, what the hell were you doing? Made you conk out like that? So much happened today. I understand he's exhausted. I quietly started to get ready for bed, careful not to wake Yang. I sensed morning and slowly opened my eyes.
起きたか。
Yes, sweetheart.
リーのところから女を一人さらってきた。
What? What? It can't be.
お前がずっと気にしていた例の女だ。
Oh, he got Eleanor back.
先に言っておくが、状態はかなり悪い。
Oh, shit.
お前のことも認識できるかわからん。
Oh, but Yang, he did that for me. Oh gosh, but is Eleanor really in a shape to be alright?
それでも会う気はあるか。
Shit. Oh yeah, of course you want to see her. Yes, of course. I don't know, y'all. Mixed feelings. Mixed feelings. Because, yeah, if she's at a point where she can't recognize or she's not cognizant enough to know, like, what's going on and who am I, it's like I'd rather not see her. I don't know. It's just me. I mean, that may be kind of selfish, but I really wouldn't want to put myself in that kind of mental strain. Eleanor was in the room Yang guided me to. She looked pale and she was shivering, groaning in pain. Her hands and feet were tied tightly to the bedpost. Oh, shit.
薬が切れているからな。暴れて手がつけられん。
Fucking Lee. If you didn't do that to her, she would have been just fine.
放っておけば自死の恐れもある。だから何を思ったとしても拘束は外すな。
Yeah. Because she is at a point where she is altered. She has altered mental status. So you can't think like, because I know she would never do this. She's not in that prior mindset in which you knew her as. So yeah, you gotta leave her tied up. So, like, I don't know if Lily wants to see that. So it's gonna negatively affect her psyche. So that's why I would not rather see her if she is this debilitated. I understand. Oh my gosh. She looks dead in the eyes. I nodded awkwardly and headed to Eleanor's side. And I gripped Eleanor's hand, wrapped in cloth. She gripped my hand back tightly. Oh my gosh. Does she know? Is she aware enough? Eleanor, it's me. Lily is here. Oh shit. Oh gosh, she may come back. She may come back. You're all right now. The person who abducted you is gone. Uh-oh. I don't think she should have said that. Yes, when you're better, let's go back to the church. I stroked her hair. From then on, my days treating Eleanor began. Oh. Morning, Eleanor. I brought you some food. A few days had passed since Eleanor was taken in, and she was still tied to the bed. She still had hallucinations, and she often cried and screamed and tried to harm herself. Oh my god. I'll eat with you. It's a nice day out today. Uh-oh. Eleanor was in and out of consciousness. There were days where we could have a conversation, and other days where I'd scare her like this. Oh, y'all, this is like bringing back some not so fond memories. Because she's acting, I'll tell you this, Eleanor's acting like somebody that I was very close to with dementia. And I guess like with a really bad overdose, it could leave you in this kind of stupor, which mimics dementia. And like just this line, there's days where, you know, it's everything is fine and you would think nothing was wrong, and then there's days like the polar opposite. When you're better, do you want to try going outside? Getting some fresh air may make you feel better. I don't think you would do that. I don't think she's ready for that. Yes, that's right. We can go for a walk. It'll be all right, Eleanor. I'll be here with you. I tried to talk to her as peacefully as I could and spent breakfast with her. It was supper time. Since Eleanor was sleeping, I rushed over to the cafeteria to finish my meal quickly. Even as I ate, I couldn't help but think about Eleanor. I wonder if she's still sleeping. If she's alone when she wakes up, she'll be anxious. I need to hurry back.
Boy.
Yeah. Excuse me. I mean, I really do appreciate Yang doing all this. It really, like, loads better already. He didn't have to. He could have just said, hey, leave her, you know, whatever. But no, he's letting Lily see her friend. So that's really appreciated. Huh? I was rushing to eat and Yang called out to me.
近頃女の世話ばかりにかまけてこもりがちのようだな。
Yeah.
外の空気が吸いたいと思うのなら 連れて行ってやってもいいが。
I guess, like, well, Eleanor said she didn't want to do that. So, I mean, like, yeah, you're gonna need the breather. Now? A walk in the dark? You're in good company. Ain't nobody gonna mess with you if you're with him. My eyes grew wide.
ここに来てから夜にベレーノを出歩いたことはないだろう。
Is this a date?
治安は悪いが、俺がいれば問題ない。
Aww, this is the weirdest ways to ask somebody out on a date, but I mean, yeah, he does have a valid point. I really wouldn't go out at night in Valeno, but you got the head honcho here, so go out. I wonder if he's concerned about me since I've been with Eleanor all this time. Thank you, Yang. That would make me very happy.
では。
But I can't be away from Eleanor right now. Girl! If Eleanor wakes up, she just wakes up. You... Whatever. Girl, you need to go with him. This is his route, not Eleanor's route. Damn. I swallowed the last bite of my meal and stood up. Thank you for the meal. Well, I'm going to prepare Eleanor's supper, okay? Oh, you took it alright. Oh, let's see. Boredom. Uh-oh. She did just flat out reject him. Oh no. Oh yeah. No. Please, you're doing so good. Please don't do anything stupid. You can't do anything stupid. This is a good route. This is the good route.
久々にあいつの顔を見たと思ったらまたすぐにいなくなる。その繰り返しだ。
Oh, but he's mad because we're not spending time with each other. Lily, you idiot. Well, no, not idiot. I'm not gonna say that. But Lily, come on. He actually.
ヤンにあんなすげなくするなんて貫禄が出てきましたね、あの女も。
Shut the hell up, you instigating bitch.
何か言ったか。
Okay.
なんでもないです。
Shut your scary ass up. Seeing how scared my subordinate was, I realized I must have looked more annoyed than I thought.
ねえねえ、フェイ見た？見たよ、見た。
What?
やんたら、あの子に振られちゃってショックなのね。かわいそう。ヤンはあんなにかっこいいのにね。中身はともかく、見た目はいいのにね。
He's like, I can still hear you two.
ほんと。私たちもヤンの激鱗には触れないようにしないとね。
The two were speaking in an audible tone, but swiftly hurried out of the dining hall. The woman's attitude, the others, they're all pissing me off.
想定の範疇ではある。
I'm like, Lily, you didn't even like properly thank him for getting Ellen out of that mess. She needs to go see a healthcare professional. You can't be by her side 24/7 or whatever the case may be.
しかし、俺のものでありながら俺を袖にした。相応の報復は覚悟してもらおう。
No, please don't phrase it like that. Just tell her. I don't need to rush. I'm going to wait until things change.
どんな目に合わせてやろうか。
No! Come on, man. Get off that. Come on. Don't do this, please, man. Please. You're causing me to like shift either one extreme to the other. It's either I love you lots or I don't love you right now. You're like what is it? Black licorice. You either love him or you don't. There's no in between. He's like doing these damn extremes and I can't stand it. I was looking for a victim to release my frustrations on in Friend. Uh-oh. What the fuck, yo? Cooperate. Uh-oh.
これが例の手紙。確認してほしい。
Orlock, piss the hell off somewhere else, man. Just go back to your little hideaway in Creta. Keep your little cute little carrier pigeon and stay out of this. Stay out of this. I do not want you dead. I do not want you dead. Oh, Orlock, if you die, I'm gonna be so sad.
確かに受け取ったぜ。
I accepted the letter and read the content.
ロズベルグ卿がビスコンティを支援か。
What? What? Oh, okay. Well, this is to this route. So, yeah. I guess Roseburg big mad because the thought of us sleeping together. Because remember, you can't give up the goods. In this route, when you have sex, it's a bad end somewhere down the line. So Orlock has this notion that we had sex, but we never did. Me and Yang, we never had sex yet. So yeah, he says, why are you Yang's woman? When, you know, that clearly wasn't the case. So Roseburg, in his feelings, talking about some, okay, well, fuck the Lao Shu, I'm gonna support the Visconti. And he's gonna let Orlock join sides too. The Visconti side. I wasn't interested in his proposal. Good, he's a slime ball.
だいたいマフィアの構想に首を突っ込みたがるお偉いさんって時点で信用できねえ。
Okay, I fucks with Gilbert for coming to that conclusion. Yeah.
だが利用できるもんは利用させてもらう。いいだろ、お前オルロックって言ったな。手腕は実践で見せてもらう。簡単には死んでくれるなよ。
You better not die, period. Just go away. No, baby, no. Orlock nodded silently. No. I took the empty dishes and left the dining hall toward the kitchen. Daylight, daylight. Okay. Eleanor's recovery was better than we expected. Oh shit. Oh wow. Okay. Yang told me to watch her for 2 weeks, but her withdrawal subsided after a few days. After a week, she began to show me the same smile she used to give. It seemed the drugs were given to her were only the... I'm reading too crazy. It seemed the drugs that were given to her were only the ones in circulation before and not the red peony. Oh, thank God. Excuse me. She was very lucky that the red peony hadn't been used on her while at Lee's side. So in the bad ending, she probably did get the red peony because Dante was like, oh, she might not recover. So yeah, shit. If we saved her too late, it could have been too late for her. Aww, I'm sorry I said I didn't want to see you when you were like in this stupor, crazed stupor state. What's the matter, Eleanor?
なんだかおかしくて、中華粥にもすっかり慣れたなーって。
Look at her. She's walking. Well, I don't know about walking, but she talking. She must have eaten similar food at Lee's place.
私はリゾットが好きだったんだけど、最近はこっちの方が好きかも。
That's cute. It is delicious and easy to eat.
ええ、あんまり食欲がない時でもこれなら食べられるもの。
Aww.
ねえ、リリー。
What is it, Eleanor?
あの人はもういないのよね。
No, fuck Lee. Don't worry about him. He's bad. He's where he belongs. We'll put it like that. Yes. So everything's fine now.
あの人死んだの？
Yes. Oh, yes.
じゃあ本当にもういないの
Girl,
ね。
that man didn't love you. I hope you don't have feelings for him. That man did not love you. Eleanor's eyes lowered and she sighed.
誰があの人を殺したの？ファルツォーネ？
Uh-oh.
それともビスコンティ？
Can we say he fell, tripped, and busted his head wide open? Ooh, freak accident. Never would have thought in a million years. I would rather not talk about Lee with Eleanor's in this kind of state. But I wanted Eleanor to know the whole story if it would help her relax, so I decided to be honest. Okay. Okay, sis. Lee was connected to both those families, but Yang was the one who stopped him.
そういえばあの人たまに言っていたわ。ヤンを狩猟の座から引きずり下ろして自分がラオ州を支配するんだって。
Well, we stopped that from happening.
きっと仲間に殺されても仕方のないようなことばかりしていたのね。
Eleanor's shoulders slumped with a sigh. Her body may be feeling better, but seeing her expression, I remembered how she was treated when she was at Lee's. Girl, don't bring that up. Oh my god. You want her to forget that, not remember it painfully. More than her body, I was worried about the emotional scars she would have to bear. Yeah, yikes. But really, you're okay now. I wanted Eleanor to feel as safe as she could, so I continued. Yang has no plans to hurt you, Eleanor. Eleanor peered into my eyes and asked me if she... Eleanor peered into my eyes and asked me as if she was looking for an answer.
あなたはヤンの女になったんだってリーが言っていたわ。それ本当？
Well, that was the story we told the others here. Oh no, we're probably gonna make that official, hopefully with this ending. This I'll co-sign, but not by force. Did I need to hide it from Eleanor as well? She asked so suddenly, I didn't know what to say. If she had asked me a little while ago, I may have said no. Oh, see there? But the reason I hesitated now was because I'd realized my feelings toward Yang. I'd be like, bitch, it's a yes or a no question. Eleanor saw me go silent and looked at me.
それとね、もう一つ気にかかっていることがあるの。
Oh, what is it?
廊下でここの人たちが話しているのが聞こえたの。ラオ州はビスコンティとのことを早々にケリをつけるつもりだって。
I mean, I haven't developed any feelings for Gil, but out of the 5 dudes, like, at first, he was the one that, like, physically, that, like, looks-wise, I was like, ooh, I'm interested in him. But, I mean, like, feelings-wise, I don't know.
もし本格的な抗争が始まったらここも危ないのかしら。
Very good question. I think we should hightail it back to the church. Eleanor's question and the anxiety she felt were legitimate. If conflict erupted, there was a chance this place would turn into a battlefield. I don't want her to go experience danger. I don't want her to go through any more. If that is true, I'm going to ask Yang if he can at least return you to the church.
あなたたち仲がいいのね。
Yeah, we are. I'm just being thick about the head. I don't know if he'll listen, but I'll try my best to convince him, okay? I promised Eleanor.
Oh,
that was easy. What? Yang's response was so easy. I didn't know what to say. Girl, something's wrong. Something's wrong. Lily, I hope you're not dumb enough to not notice it. After talking to Eleanor, I immediately went to Yang to ask. I wanted to update him on Eleanor's condition and ask him... Sasha, please read this right. I wanted to update him on Eleanor's condition and ask to send her back to the church as soon as possible. I never expected him to agree so quickly and my eyes grew wide. What? Yang, what the fuck, man? Why are you being so sweet all of a sudden? Well, not all of a sudden. But, oh my gosh. I can't?
好きにしろ。今はファルツォーネもビスコンティも動きが鈍い。
So I wonder if he's gonna have to deal with Nicola, because by default now, Nicola's the boss. And the Falzone are not dead.
問題ないだろう。教会の連中に顔を見せてきたらどうだ。
Oh, Lily, now I'm mad at you, you big dummy. Ugh. I never expected Yang to say such a thing. Me neither. He's kind, but he's too kind. I agree. He can't be too kind. In perspective. Was Yang this kind of a person? No. As much as I doubted him, Yang's suggestion honestly made me really happy. The extra space between me and Lily. Maybe. If I asked him now, I told him I wanted to go back to the church. He may let me. Such a thought crossed my mind. But do you really want to, Lily? Do you really want to, now that you know that the grass is greener outside of your little bubble? Do you? Just curious. But I didn't have the courage to ask. What if Yang said, do as you please? I'd have to separate from Yang. Before I knew it, I found myself longing to spend my days with him. Okay. Can you let him know that? Oh. Okay, Eleanor. Lily stepped out for a moment. Whenever I didn't need to converse with anyone, I couldn't help but think back to that day when that man took me. The day of the provisioning in Strano.
リリー、お待たせ。あなたの分も買ったから後で一緒に。
She should have been waiting for me outside, but she was gone. I looked around to see where she went. Just then, I saw Just then, I saw someone being taken into the alley. Her golden hair shone in the setting sun. They're like, oh shit, she saw us.
あなたたち何しているの？
られちまったか。めんどくせえ。しかしよく見りゃあっちもなかなかの上玉だ。いいねで売れるぜこりゃ。
The men's hands reached out for me. I tried to resist, but they punched me too, and Lily and I were taken. Oh Lord, they got her in that cell. That generic whatever cell. I was taken to an abandoned building. Yeah, generic abandoned building cell. There we go. I was taken to an abandoned building and felt a needle piercing my skin. My vision went blurry and my body was hot, yet my mood felt much lighter. No matter what was done to me, it didn't seem to pertain to me.
リリーは私とは違うところに連れて行かれたみたいだった。
At first I was so worried. Was she safe? Was she enduring anything horrible? But as time went on, I couldn't think about anything.
この辺の女、次の船で本国に送っちまうんだろ。もったいねえよな。
もっと楽しみたいってか。
いや、それもあるけどよ。売られた先にもよるが、どうせすぐ死んじまうんだろ。
I heard the men talking. I no longer had the energy to understand what was being said.
おい。リー、どうかしたんすか？
そこの女は数に入れるな。俺によこせ。
Interesting.
え？しかし、もう本国に女の数報告しちゃってるんですが。は
あ？俺の命令が聞けないのか？
いや、もちろんいいですよ。リーが言うなら。
本当にそれでいいんですか？
Oh my
使っちゃいましたよ、
god!
俺たち。
The fun line went past my head. Oh my god, that poor girl.
見ればわかる。
He grabbed my arm, which was dirty.
顔が気に入った。連れて帰る。音楽は適当にごまかせ。
はい。
Oh my god. Eleanor. I was thrown into a pretty little room. The man called Lee spoke to me in a tone that was reminding me.
いいか？あんたは俺のおもちゃだ。飽きるまではここで飼ってやる。
These loud shoe men.
おとなしくしていれば餌もやるし、右礼にもさせてやる。嬉しいだろう。
No, you fucking freak.
聞いているのか？
Well, then again, like, well, she must have not made him happy because she was wearing the same shit from earlier. By that time, I had already lost the capacity to think about anything, so I barely understood what he was saying to me. Reflecting back on that time without the drugs in my system, I saw it clearly.
あの人は私を助けてくれた。
Uh-oh. Is she gonna feel some sort of way about Lee? Or about Yang, since he killed Lee? If he hadn't given me a hand that day, I would have ended up with a worse fate.
リーは機嫌を損ねなければ殴らないし、言う通りにすれば食事をくれた。
Girl, I mean, like, you was gonna suffer that fate or worse in another country, so, like, don't think of Lee as your savior, please.
薬が切れて苦しんでいたら薬もくれた。私が欲しがったら叶えてくれたわ。
Because that's how he gets you under his control. Not having a supply hurt so much, it drove me mad. As time went by, I remembered what he gave me.
ああ、神よ。二人が無事で本当によかった。
When we returned to the church, Sister Sophia cried as she welcomed both of us. None of us were able to get in contact, so she must have been worried all this time. Sister Sophia looked even thinner than usual. Oh, she's been stressed out. Oh. When we arrived at the church, Eleanor said she was tired, so we walked her to her room. I decided to have a talk with Sister Sophia. Yawn, yawn. The things that have happened to me and what happened to Eleanor. I'm sorry for not being able to contact you for so long.
構いません。あなたたち二人が無事に戻ったのですから。それだけで感謝しなければ。
But I have to go back now.
そんな。一体どうして？
Sister Sophia, my man is back in Valeno. I have to go. Her face clouded, and she clasped her hands together in prayer. I put my hands over hers. Please don't worry about me, Sister Sophia. Yang is protecting me at the moment.
とても信じられません。あのラオ州のヤンが。
Oh, you better believe it! I'm just kidding. Yes, I completely understand what you're thinking. Among the Berlone Mafia families, the Lao Shu were the most notorious. Before I was involved with them, I didn't agree with the things that they did either. It was only natural for Sister Sophia to be distrustful of them.
ファルツォーネならばともかく。
Yeah, we know you rat out to them. I get it. Why would she bring up the Falzone family? Cause she gives them intel. She slides them, some info. I wondered for a moment, but it was clear the difference. Their donations, oh yeah, that too. Their donations to the church were immense. Furthermore, they were comprised of pure Italians and very religious. For shame. But, money talks. I didn't blame Sister Sophia for thinking so. But I can't trust the Falzones. I've seen the Falzones sacrifice many people. She's like, girl, what the hell are you talking about? Oh, pardon me, Lord. Please take care of Eleanor. She's been emotionally scarred.
どうしてもあなたがここに留まることはできないのですね。
No, I can't. Sister Sophia, my man is back in Valeno. I told you this. I'm sorry.
どうか気をつけて。ヤンは恐ろしい男だと聞きますから。
Not around me, he is. Well, no, that's a lie. He is. Yes, thank you, Sister Sophia. By the time I went outside, it was evening. I don't know about this, y'all. I looked out into the gentle, dark red sky and recalled Sister Sophia's words. I used to think that Yang was dangerous. But what about now? He wasn't only a dangerous person. I know that he could actually be kind as well. I continued thinking about Yang as a person until I returned to the Lao Shu's base. Okay, at least you returned back. When I entered the room, Yang was already there. He was sitting on the bed, drinking directly from the bottle. Uh-oh. Seeing how light the bottle was in his hand, I could tell that the contents were almost empty. But he doesn't look too drunk. Well, he carries it well. There was still reason in his eyes. Yang clicked his tongue and muttered, excuse me.
酔えんな。
I guess that's a good thing. I don't need you being a lush on top of being reckless. Now, come on. He seems like he's drunk a lot, though. I wondered if he was worried about something. That's when I remembered.
廊下でここの人たちが話しているのが聞こえたの。ラオシュはビスコンティとのことを早々にケリをつけるつもりだって。もし本格的な抗争が始まったらここも危ないのかしら。
Yang, I could be wrong, but are you going to fight the Visconti soon? I hope not drunk.
明日だ。
I hope you get over hangovers quick or whatever. Get that alcohol out your system. What the hell? Tomorrow?
久々に楽しめそうだ。気が流行って用意でもしなければ眠れ。
Yeah. I see. What do you mean I see? That's so weird. It like ass backwards. Why would you get drunk on the night of a planned attack? You want to be sober. Or he said he can't get drunk, but you don't want to chance it with having alcohol in your system. Yang, make this make sense. I responded in a lamenting tone, excuse me. I responded in a lamenting tone, but Yang seemed to be having fun. He needs to reevaluate what he means by having fun. Good Lord. But I just felt anxious. If a battle begins, so many people will die. Well, that's what they signed up for in the Mafia. I don't know about innocents. They just stayed in their residence and don't come out until everything's clear. I'm sure even if I asked him to stop, he wouldn't listen to me. I knew how powerful Yang was. Yet it didn't quell the anxiety rising in my chest. I have a favor to ask of you. Girl, you asking a lot of favors out of him.
なんだ。
He gave me a curt response and didn't look my way. If something were to happen to him tomorrow, I couldn't gather my thoughts, but I needed to tell him tonight. Please be something good. Silence fell over the room. If I can't express it to him with words, I must tell him without words. I threw my body at him and pushed him down. I read that wrong. I threw my body at him and pushed down the defenseless Yang. The bottle fell from his hand, and I could hear it clang and roll around the floor. Wow, the tables have turned. Yang seemed surprised, but looked up at me with cold eyes. Finally, our eyes have met. His gaze seemed rather hollow, so I couldn't tell if he was actually looking at me. Yeah, this kind of sullies the moment. Okay. But that alone made me feel relieved and happy. I see she got that Chung Sam still going on. Okay. I was thinking, you may not come back tomorrow. And that scares me. My fingers trembled as I grabbed Yang's clothes. I don't know how to I'm getting a little too ahead of myself. I don't know how to be rid of this anxiety, but I could do this. The only thing that could save me, or so I thought.
何が欲しい?
What? His low voice was direct, and I couldn't bring myself to answer. My fingertips touching him were hot.
求めるものがあるなら手を伸ばせ。自分自身で示してみろ。
Okay. As he prompted me, Why would there be a choice right here, y'all? This is so stupid. Like, oh my god. Now I'm gonna have to do the bad part first. Have mercy. Okay, yeah. So I'm gonna tell you right now, I know it'd be stupid if like I picked the second option. That's not the best ending. It can't be the best ending. So hear me out, y'all. Hear me out. So because for completionist sake, I don't know if this is gonna be a bad ending. I don't know if it's gonna be I hope it's not another bad ending. That'd be so freaking stupid. I'm trying to think, y'all. If it's gonna be oh, Jeebus. So, I'm gonna pick I can't first to get it out the way. And then I will pick Kiss Yang when we come back with whatever. I can't. Oh, I hate this. This is just like Orlock's best ending one. I was frozen in place, and Yang let out a small sigh. He's like, girl, are you serious?
おとなしく寝ろ。お前にはまだ早い。
I hate that. I hate this. Oh gosh. Oh. He deserved better than that. I'm sorry. Yang grabbed my waist expressionlessly and easily moved me aside. Damn it, Lily.
俺はもう少し飲む。先に休め。
I feel so bad. Oh, I feel so bad. I'm so sorry. Resolve. I forgot to press A. Oh. Oh. While Sister Sophia wasn't looking, I snuck out of the church. What? Girl, why would you do that? I still felt weak and couldn't walk straight, but without turning back, I stepped out onto the night streets and ran. I knew exactly where I was going. What, back to Valeno? You chilling with me? Oh, wow. I'm so sorry. Oh, gosh. Even though he told me to, I was wide awake. I couldn't fall asleep so easily and ended up being awake all night. Oh, crap. That's not good. The following day, I was left alone in the dining hall with nothing to do. Yang, Fei, and Lan were all getting prepared. and I barely spoke to them all at all today. Before I knew it, there were only a few men left behind to guard the base, and I felt a little lonely. It can't be helped. I'm sure everyone is preoccupied. This may be a good opportunity to make something. I'm sure when everyone returns, they'll be hungry. Aww. Yang eats anything without complaint, and I'm sure Len and Faye would appreciate it.
Oi, Zhou-chan!
What's up? Hearing a voice, I stopped my train of thought and looked at him. What's the matter?
あんたに合わせろって外で騒いでる女がいるんだよ。
Eleanor, you got some brass balls to be coming out to Valeno. What?
多分こないだまでうちにいた女じゃないかと思うんだが。
Okay. I rushed outside and indeed saw her standing there. Eleanor, what happened to you?
お願いリリー、今すぐ来て。
What the hell? Without answering me, Eleanor grabbed my hand. Eleanor? How did she have so much strength? You'd be surprised. What's good?
出てこい、レッドフォード。
屋敷にいるのは分かってるよ。隠れても無駄なの。
The twins took the lead down the hallway. I was walking behind them and looked outside. I had a strange sense come over my skin. I didn't sense anyone in this mansion.
読まれていたか。
Ruh-roh. Oh. I shouldn't have... I'm about to say showered. I shouldn't have showed any signs. I was cautious in our preparations.
やはり一筋縄ではいかんか。
He must have been full on ready for him.
レッドフォード、どこだ？隠れてないで出てこ。
Oh my god!
どういうこと？
Come on now, you ran into enemy territory. Did you not expect them to retaliate or get the drop on y'all? Come on now. The Visconti were waiting. They all shot at once.
短期監視か。
Uh-oh. Despite being inside, they fired bullets like heavy rain. But it was difficult to control. No matter how good the weapon, it's meaningless if it doesn't hit.
やはりこちらの情報が漏れていたようだな。
Uh-oh. How do they know? Uh-oh, I hope it's not Eleanor. How did she have so much strength? She had gripped me tightly, and my brows furrowed. Eleanor seemed desperate to take me somewhere. Wait! Where are you taking me, Eleanor?
もう少しだからお願い、私と一緒に来て。
Are you trying to drag me back to the church? Huh? This is Creta, whatever.
こっちよ。この建物なの。
Without letting me stop her, Eleanor pulled me in. What? How are we at the Visconti Manor? Wait, Eleanor! As soon as we got in the building, we heard an intense gun battle. You can't. This place is... What? I thought she slapped me for some odd reason. I'm about to say, girl, have you lost your mind? I desperately tried to stop her, but Eleanor swung my hand away and started running. Without any hesitation, she jumped into the room in front of us.
ああ、ヤン、後ろにもあれ持ってるやついるよ。逃げられない。
Uh-oh. Seeing that we were welcomed in, I wasn't surprised. I sense the familiar presence among the men. Orlock, no. Because I fucking can't make up your minds about who you want to be with.
峡谷の人間じゃなかったの？紛らわしいね。
悪く思わないでほしい。これが芸家の御心。
Please, please don't kill him. His Excellency can't make up his own mind. Orlock looked at me and spoke simply.
ロズベルグがビスコンティに着いたか。ラオ州は御しきれぬと見て担ぐみこしを変えたというわけだな。悪くなど思わん。俺は以前からお前と戦ってみたいと思っていたからな。
No!
ちょっと待ってよ。こんなやつ、ヤンが相手にする必要はないと思うの。
I don't want them killing him either.
そうだよ。ここは僕たちがやるから。ヤンはレッドボードを探せばいい。
The twins were ready to fight and jumped in to tell me to go. Once they get going, I can't stop them.
好きにしろ。
I figured I'd handle the guy with the submachine gun and turned around. The man holding the weapon was so assured of his safety that he showed no signs of fear. Oh gosh, I wonder how Yang's gonna slice this dude up.
扱いきれないおもちゃに価値はない。
Once I get closer, those guns will be a major... Once I get closer, those guns will be a major disadvantage. They sure enough will. I kick the floor. Everybody kicks the floor, my gosh. Shit sounds like a helicopter. As I gained momentum toward them, the gun began to go off again.
やはり精度が低い。連動。
Well, that's kind of dumb. Are they firing in like pitch black? Or what? Well, it's not pitch black, but like it's pretty dark. Perhaps not many would charge straight toward them, facing a barrel of a gun. The gun, excuse me. I smirked, seeing the submachine gun unable to aim. I closed the distance and swung my weapon without hesitation. Big mistake. Without a word, the man fell over, and I kicked him aside to pave the way. I looked back at the twins fighting Orlock, and the battle was a flurry of swords. The timing of their attacks almost matched almost exactly, with only the slightest adjustment. The difference was difficult to distinguish. One wrong move and you're gone.
悪くない。けど、俺には及ばない。
I know he's good. He knows he's good. But I bet you the twins are gonna get him. Before their attacks could hit Orlock, he took a deep step in and swung his sword. Yang, if you're narrating this, you could be finding Redford so that this isn't in vain. Uh-oh. Oh no, he got me! Oh no! Faye fell as blood spread from his shoulder. Okay, it's not vital. I'm saying Lay. Fan or Lay. Oh my god, sorry y'all. Lance screamed Faye's name, then slid between him and Faye to protect him.
大丈夫。気をつけて。
No! Faye gripped his shoulder, unable to pick up his weapon. Uh-oh, he's out of commission.
あの傷では当分刀を握れんか。
Yeah, it's not good. Seeing movement in the corner of my eye, I grip my blood-stained weapon tighter. Uh-oh. I heard the sound of a gunshot.
よく来たな。夜更けの訪問は迷惑極まりねえが、今日だけは歓迎してやるよ。
I don't mean to talk over him. Please tell me you fired a shot in the ceiling or some junk, not at somebody.
いやん、こいつが見えるか。
His gun was pointed at Liliana. Oh, you set me up! Eleanor set me up! Oh! This happened to set me up! And I hate how, like, the caps are wrong. His gun was pointed at Liliana as he held her around the neck. This hurts. His arm was choking me, and I could barely move. Not only that, his grip around my neck was so strong, I felt I would faint at any moment.
この女を傷つけられたくなければ、素直に俺たちに殺されろ。
What? I had to kick your teeth in, Eleanor, for putting me through this. See, what I said earlier stands, y'all. The hell with Eleanor. Should've kept her crazy behind, strapped to the bed.
なんなのそれ。卑怯でしょ。
Lan screamed as she held Faye.
卑怯ラオシュに言われるとはな。俺は合理的な手を選んでるだけだ。だいたいこうなったのもそっちが身内を固めてねえからだろ。だから足元を救われる。こんな風にな。
まったく耳が痛い話だ。もう少し早く片付けておくべきだったな。
Of course, Yang showed no signs of panic and smirked as if this were all funny. I'm glad you find it funny. Oh! Oh my god, I was not expecting this. My girl got the strap too. Never mind, I wouldn't kick your teeth in, Eleanor. This girl, wait, hold on. I know she's not talking about Lee. Eleanor.
私はあの人のそばにいたかったわ。ずっとそばにいたかったのに。
Are you serious? In her hand was a gun that didn't suit her nature at all. Girl, what is you on? I didn't know, Eleanor. Yeah, you should not have told her that. You shouldn't even have entertained this crap. When she was whacked out of her mind with those drugs, should have left it as is. Because she was not going to heal from that. I thought back on her demeanor, and it all made sense. You weren't relieved because you were finally free of Lee. You didn't want to lose him. Girl, that is not the move.
ふざけないで。あなたを助けてあげたこの子の気持ちを何だと思ってるの。この子、あなたを助けたいってずっと言ってたのに。
Okay, Lan. Oh! Oh, no, 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 no. Please do not. Don't kill that girl. Both of y'all. That goes for both of y'all. Don't kill each other. Although panicked, Eleanor awkwardly pointed her gun at Lan. Just then.
させない。ラオシュは俺が止める。
Oh! Oh no! No! Please tell me it was the non-vital area. Orlock cut in from the side and knocked Lan's body away. Lan fell into a heap on the floor, and blood spread out over her clothes. Orlock must have stabbed Lan with his dagger when they came into contact. Faye was already injured, but he desperately ran toward Lan. Oh my god. Yang's eyes narrowed. He swung the twin hooks in his hand, flicking away the blood and sweat. He turned toward Eleanor. Oh, no! Oh. I'm so scared. Although Eleanor pulled the trigger, her aim was garbo. Stormtrooper aim confirmed. I mean, although Eleanor pulled the trigger, her aim didn't hit Yang. Not only that, the recoil of the gun caused her to fall back. Girl, that's a daggone Beretta. Well, I don't know, ain't nobody trained you how to use the gun, but whatever. I wonder if Lily's gonna actually fix her mouth to say anything. Cause Eleanor put you in that situation, Lily. Don't forget that. Yang looked down on her and slashed without his. Oh wow, he kills her. Shut up, Lily. Well, he done actually went through with it. Who would have thought? I couldn't stop him. Eleanor's blood splattered and her body fell to the floor. I wanted to save her, but in the end, I couldn't. Lily, shut up. I didn't consider Eleanor's feelings. I thought all I needed to do was keep her away from drugs. Yeah, you should not have told her about that. Only if she asked would you would tell her, but nah, yeah. I thought that would be enough to save her. I realized how naive I was, and my vision darkened before me. And remember, Eleanor put you in this situation, so whatever happens, it was because of her. Why don't you get this, Lily? You're too damn naive for my liking sometimes. Uh-oh. I don't believe that, Yang, but okay, go on. Yang shook the blood off his hooks and taunted the Visconti boss. Please don't egg this man on. No. Oh, please don't do this. Yang gave a mocking smile and spoke in a careless way. The former? Really? Before me? No. The latter? Yes. Oh, Gilbert, please don't. Gilbert's eyes sharpened. You mean I.
それが単なる脅しなら随分陳腐だが本音ならそれはそれで厄介だな。
Bitch, I'm in my chunk, Sam. Of course I mean something to him.
やれ。
Who are you talking to? Oh my god! The members of the Visconti followed his command and shot at Yang. Yang swiftly jumped and ran through the room, avoiding the bullets. Ah, got him. Oh my god. They continued to rain relentlessly, and several made contact, causing him to bleed. However, Yang didn't seem to care, and charged forward all the same. Yeah, no, I'm still freak out if somebody lands a hit or two on him. And until finally, he pressed close to the Visconti boss. Yang's I'm fine. Yang's swung go was right in front of my eyes. Oh, no, that's too close. I was being used as a shield. Ah, that's so cheap and so cowardice, Gilbert. Come on, man. You got a foot over me. How are you using me as a shield? Yang seemed intent on stabbing the both of us at once. Not like he's done that before, eh, y'all? Oh, please don't stab me. What? Oh, no, stop! Oh, what? What kind of a breakaway was that? Whatever. I saw Yang charge toward us once again. I was prepared for death, and I froze. Just then I saw a flash. The golden eyes captured me. Why is it fancy like the bad route? I thought I heard a gunshot far away. Uh-oh, he got hit. Oh my god, did they kill him? No! He fell on his knees before me. I felt the arm around me loosen. I shook his arm off and ran toward Yang. Oh no. This is a good ending? Oh no, y'all. What? His body had taken the rain of bullets and he was covered in brutal wounds. Yeah, he's gonna die because that stupid music is on. Bright red blood came seeping from his chest. No, stop. I muttered as if in prayer. He always continued fighting, no matter his wounds, but here he was, drenched in blood. The harsh truth was in front of me, and I couldn't believe my eyes. What kind of good ending is this? I held up his blood-stained arms, and he reached toward me. His eyes were slightly smiling, and I'd never seen him so peaceful. His gaze, it was so tender.
どうしたんだろうな、俺は。
Yang! I touched his cheek with a shaking hand.
もう少しだけお前と遊んでやりたかったが。
What the fuck kind of good ending is this? This ain't the best ending. This better not be the best ending. Those were his last words. The strength left his bloody body, and he fell to the floor. No! Oh, we're back in the church. Oh. Morning sunlight shone through the window, tickling my eyelids as they opened. I felt a chill as I got out of bed, opened the window, and took a deep breath. It's winter. My eyes thinned at the piercing cold breeze and muttered, "All right." As usual, mornings at the church were busy. I swiftly got dressed and prepared myself for the day's chores. After Yang died, I resumed my normal life at the church. I prayed, cleaned, and fulfilled my daily tasks one by one. Everyday life had returned to normal. However, I felt a deep hole in my heart. As well you should. I couldn't even tell if it hurt anyone. Life felt empty, excuse me. Life felt empty and unreal. I wish I could leave. Oh. I had a broom in hand as I cleaned the backyard, and I saw a shadow. Please leave me alone! Can't you see I suffered enough, Nicola? Spare me! Spare me, man. I assume he came to see. I assume he came to visit the cemetery, so I gave a polite bow. He's like, "Damn, Matt." That day, the Lao Shu lost their head and disbanded shortly after. Thereafter, excuse me. The Visconti currently ruled over Valeno. They were now the largest family in Berlone. Their relationship with the Falzone family was good, and there weren't any disputes.
Kimi mo Shirauriを喜んでくれるのかな?
I was alone, leaving flowers on Dante's grave. Oh. Ooh, I heard footsteps approaching and slowly looked up I can read y'all, I promise. I can talk to. Ah, Jesus. Okay, I heard footsteps approaching and slowly looked up to see Gil.
来てくれたんだね。
Scumbag. Well, Nicola doesn't think that, but I think that.
俺が来てもあいつは苦い顔するだけだろうがな。
No, he wouldn't. He'd be turning in his grave. In fact, if you could hear really closely, he's doing landmines in his plot.
確かにね。必要ないとか言いそうだ。
ファルツォーネはあの娘をあれこれと気にしてやってるらしいな。
まあね。ヤンのような男に振り回されて彼女も不幸に
Wow. Yeah, I don't think I can fall in love with this dude. Savages, even in death, talking. You know what? Forget it.
もっと早く引き離してあげていたらよかった。
Again, Nicola, you should know better. I don't need to be saved. I did need to be saved.
どうだかな。惚れた腫れたは他人が口出すことじゃねえだろ
う。Yeah. Gilbert, you're the one who killed him, so shut up. Gil stared at the girl cleaning the backyard and muttered.
あの時、ヤンは一瞬躊躇したように見えた。
That he did. He did freeze up.
あいつは他人の生死になんて関心を向けない。自分の死さえ恐れない。そんな男だ。あの娘ごと刺せば俺を仕留められた。だが、そうしなかった。
It's either me or him. I hate that. Does he not know to like try to swat me up? Well, no, because Gilbert had a gun to Lily's head. So, but it's like, how in the heck is he using her as a shield? Like he had to like lift her up or some junk and put her to his head level. I don't get it. I don't get it, y'all. Yeah, but he's done it before. And he was shameless about it. I'm talking about Yang. If he stabbed through Lily, he would have gotten to Gilbert, huh? But he refrained. Why does this man do this to people on his route? Why does he do this? I hate this.
彼女は命こそあれど、幸せは永遠に失ったのかもしれねえな。
Phew. I stopped cleaning and looked up at the sky. It was as clear and blue as usual. I think snow will be falling shortly. Yang, do you like snow? We'll never know the answer to that. I asked an unanswerable question and gave a bitter smile. There were so many things about him. Oh my god. Things. Come on, Aksys. You're slipping. There were so many things about him that I didn't know. He never even told me his real name. I had so many regrets. No matter what I did, the thought of him lingered in my mind. He had captured my heart eternally. Aww. This is just as bad as the bad ending. Aww. Oh my god, I hate that! Y'all, really quick, what's good, everybody? MidMorningSol here, and before we tie off chapter 8, the chapter 8 that I got, the ending that I got, there was another choice, so we are going to go ahead and view that choice. I think this was the only one. As he prompted me, I kiss him. I didn't want to lose him. I was scared of what was to come tomorrow. So I decided to reach out to him. I closed my eyes and put my lips to his. I didn't really know what to do, so I gave him a small peck that lasted just a moment. Boo! I pulled back, feeling the heat on my lips. My heart was pounding so fast I thought it would burst. He's like, 2 out of 10. But despite how I felt, his golden eyes still remained cold. The unstoppable heat he couldn't endure that used to long for me was no longer there. He still rejects me. I don't know how to feel about that. What? Now that I want you, you don't want to be in the mood. What kind of ass backwards logic is that? Oh, of course. I thought back on my actions and felt my face burn with embarrassment. Oh, poor Lily. I was acting selfish. I regretted it and got off him. Yang put his hand on my head as if to calm me and muttered, Yang. I knew which night he was referring to. Yep. Oh, wow.
だから興味がある。欲しい時にお前を手に入れたら俺はどうなるか。これから先そんな気分になることが再びあるのかは俺にもわからんがな。
Motherfucker, you better feel that way. What? Put me through all this. You better get that feeling right back in your system. Ugh. I couldn't say anything. And he looked away, picking up the bottle on the floor. Bottle? I don't roll my T's. I don't know what the hell was that.
俺はもう少し飲む。先に休め。
We'll just, for the best ending, let me see, let me make sure. If that was the best ending, I'm gonna freaking screech. Okay, good ending. Okay. Alright, so it's not the best ending. Good. I want to see what is the best ending has in store for Yang. But y'all, that'll be another video. I'm gonna go ahead and cut the video off here. But what a ride, y'all. What a wild ride. I cannot believe that it's either him or me so far. So I hope for the best ending it's none of us, cause this is BS. And I've never been put through such a roller coaster of emotion. It's crazy. But yeah, y'all, thank you very much for watching. Really appreciate you stopping on by. As always, y'all know my philosophy on this YouTube shit. View what you wanna, do what you wanna, and I will see you lovely lads and lassies in the next episode. So until then, my friends, take care, take it easy, and peace.